Daylight, my envies, welcome. Wives to the Ooni of Ife are rumored to have lamented and cried so much over what Gisei elders allegedly said to them, that Gisei elders openly embarrassed them by saying that they are not their wife, that they do not know them. The only woman that they know that is married to the Ooni of Ife is Olori Naomi. Now, if you have been following the event of things, a lot of people are thinking the reason why Gisei elders are even saying this publicly right now is because of the fact that they are trying to rescue the situation, like some kind of damage control that will resonate with Olori Naomi to make her come back, because they said the last time that they checked, Naomi was supposed to get engaged on Thursday this week. Now, although a lot of people who think they know these people very well are saying that Olori Naomi has agreed to the proposition of Ooni of Ife that he is going to build a new palace where they will move into. But until we hear that from Olori Naomi, you and I, of course, we don't know whether she has agreed or not, because the truth remains that there is no way a woman will be preparing so hard to get engaged. And, when it comes to engagement, you say yes to a man because you have fallen in love with that man. You say yes to that man because you want to be with that man. You say yes to that man because the man is your heartthrob. You say yes to that man because you dream of being held by that man. And for you to have said yes, and yes, I'm ready to do it, and then the next a week to the time of and close to the week to the time you change your mind that you are not doing again, are you sure that this is exactly what Olori Naomi wants, or people are just kind of imposing their own decision on Olori Naomi? That is what we are going to find out in the days ahead, because of course there'll be more update and the behavior of Olori Naomi and all of that. We see excitement and all of that, then we will know that yes, she is ready to be with her husband. Or is it that they have been able to convince Olori Naomi that Kabiyesi will do this? Kabiyesi has promised a lot of things. The only thing that I know from what people are saying that Kabiyesi promises Naomi that he does freely is money. Money he's ready to cough out as much as he's ready to give so much. But when it comes to these women, being able to distinguish, being able to choose between Olori Naomi and other women, I think that is very confusing for Ooni of Ife. One thing I will say, and one thing I will continue to maintain, is that Kabiyesi wants Naomi and wants other women, right? But what people are trying to do is to push Naomi into that polygamous system that she does not want. I do know that a lot of people have argued that, yes, so why did she get married to the Ooni of Ife in the first place? But it's important for people to also understand that when she got married to the Ooni of Ife, she never envisaged this. Some of the things that we see inside marriages, they are not things that you envisage that you're going to see later, but you get to see and manage them well. But however, these are not things that have never happened in the world before. If she wants to return back to her husband, that is fine. If she wants to go and get married to a man in Timbuktu, that is fine. I still love Olori Naomi, my number one, my gorgeous queen. In fact, I love that lady so much. Do you understand? So, and I do know that you people love her, and why people are so pained is because they feel that this woman is going through an emotional trauma that she does not deserve to be going through at this time. But however, it is what it is. So we need to go back to what this topic is. They said the Oloris have cried. They have made so much fuss over the fact that Gisei elders embarrass them in public by saying that the woman that they know is married to the Ooni of Ife, that has been traditionally married well by the Ooni of Ife, is Olori Naomi. So I think at this point they were talking about they were talking about the traditional rituals that was done. They said for the king, supposed to do about 12 or 14 rituals for a wife. He completed that of Olori Naomi. But for others, he did not. Even Ebony, that seems to be the queen of the source, according to her, the real queen, the real blow. They said she did only 3 of those rituals and that was all. Okay, so what that means is that if there's anything like separation, divorce, or whatever, it's easier for them to do 1 or 2 things and let go. Okay, so I feel like seriously, I feel like Ooni of Ife really wants to be with Naomi. Now, does he love Naomi? I don't know. I cannot tell because I don't understand this kind of love, even though he says he loves Olori Naomi so much. I do not understand that kind of love, but I do know that he wants to be with Olori Naomi. I do know that he finds it, it's something that gives him this comfort to be with Olori Naomi. And so, now, they said the women are crying that it was Ooni of Ife who married them. Ooni of Ife paid their bride price. Ooni of Ife did everything. And since they have been in the palace, they have supported the Ooni of Ife as wives as much as possible. That there may be, problems here and there. But these are things that you see in marriages that is not something that is peculiar to their own marriage alone. That for Gisei family to come up and say that Naomi is the only wife that they know. That is very sad. It really hurtful, and they said they cried so much. Now, who are the people who cried so much? Gospel Oletik. They said it was actually Gospel and Oletik that were the ringleader of making an issue out of this. And Blow, they said she did not cry, but she was very upset that they said that publicly, that they didn't marry themselves, that Kabiyesi came to them and got married to them. That Gisei family were there when they were coming into the palace, and right now, because situation has become desperate, they want Naomi to come back at all costs, and they think that they can bring Naomi back at their own expense, and all of that. But the truth remains that it is what it is. You cannot change the fact that a woman that God has blessed that woman. And if these people are, going through pain, this is their selection. It is what they agreed to, because at the end of the day, they agreed to go through what it is that they are going through. Naomi was there in her matrimonial home. They thought that it was all beauty, pretty, and all of that, and decided to start dragging the space with this woman until they turned this to this fiasco that we are seeing right here today. And so, right now, it is what it is. They said they have cried so much because they have expressed themselves to the Ooni of Ife of how bad they felt over what the Gisei elders say about them in public, that is very, very disrespectful, that they shouldn't have said that, and Kabiyesi was there and Kabiyesi did not protect them. This is what we are hearing. If the information is true, I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.